Hello, this is Dylan Chang with assignment 2. So this is question 1, where it's to make a star with a gradient. As you can see here, it works. Here's the vertices and the indices. Nothing special about that. Okay, this is question 2 with the separate colors. And for this we just duplicated the colors, vertices, and changed the colors and set them correctly in the indices, and we made that. For question 3, which is switching the color and position around. So in header, you switch it around, and it doesn't work. But to fix it, when you load in this here, the color and position, the order, you have to switch color and position. Color was originally here, and position was originally here, but we switch around, and it fixes it so as to make it show on the screen again. For question 4, so originally it turns out black, and when you click down, it does the red and yellow colors. So that's how that works. I think that's what you wanted. And so here, the vertices have zeros and ones to determine the color that they will have. Here's all the code that I just plugged in. On mouse down is where you put the CB color stuff and set up all the array. And then in the buffer, simple color plus, here's my code for the buffer. So you set the vertex data, vertex pixel data, and then when you go to return, you return the color buffer, and then pix.color, which is sent in when you create the shader thing or whatever. Not exactly sure how that works, but it works like that. Now for the further work questions, the difference between a constant buffer and shader constants, the most I can get out research-wise is that constant buffers are like parts of shader constants, or can be parts of shader constants. They can be used by shader constants. They're like they just send information to the shader constants, and the shader constants are part of the actual pipeline. I'm not exactly sure what exactly shader constants are, but the point is that constant buffers are parts of shader constants, and shader constants interact with the pipeline directly, I think. And so this whole thing is happening because the shader can only affect the vertices it's attached to, I believe is how you would explain that. It wouldn't get this because that's affecting like the whole screen, and the shader is not affecting the whole screen. It's only affecting the vertices of the triangle, and so that's why you get this dark spot in the middle, and then it radiates out into the white on the corners, just like the math would say, but it's not applied to the whole screen. And so yeah.